points in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field.
They'll be led out by... Pick of the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss.
For the numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson.
3 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down.
The Raiders had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
2nd down and 4. Now Young. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
You look at this Raiders defense.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing.
Hall has it knocked loose.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this place is someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Young will set to throw.
Pass out left finds Johnston.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now Young. And that is incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down the middle. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Devon A-Chain to the offense, ready to go once again.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October, because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Throwing. Love. Caught right side. Tate. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. First down, going to the air with Love. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They set up the screen to A-Chain.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They'll run for it with A-Chain. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. 3-0 after one on EA's. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. As they've got it as we resume action. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And a completion to Wilson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready. On second down, a run by A-Chain.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On third down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. Now Hall to start the drive. Breece Hall. The race is on. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 1st and 10, Love throwing quickly to Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw now, here's Love. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Meanwhile, Young's throw into the hands of Pickens. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. George Pickens, his 1st touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Love looking to throw it.
Thing falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner.
Okay, ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
Love from the gun.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Love now.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Okay, right?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jet.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Love now to pass on 1st down.
Going right back to Wilson.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Down.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
To the air again, Love.
He finds Wilson.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 37.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
One more time with H.A.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black Ultra. Slide through. Ready?
Here's Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Let's go. Blue strikers.
On 4th down, Love. eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
Following the interception, Love.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Striker, 3-3.
First down, Love to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Love.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun. Love. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
On the set. Claws red. Drill green. Set.
Throwing. Love. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Second down. Love.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A give up the middle to A-Chain.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
This one thrown underneath to A-Chain.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Now we've got a stoppage for an injured player, and that appears to be Garrett Wilson, who is shaken up on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
That's over the middle and caught by Mingo.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
A-Chain now up the middle. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Jordan Love ready on first down here.
That's complete to McBride.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Love. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Love.
On the out route, Dobbs brings it in.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Go ultra.
Love looking to throw it. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things.
Smash. Red. Down.
First down, going to the air with Love. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw now, here's Love. He completes it to Tate. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Love now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down. Love. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And the Chiefs. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And